Now, on his part, Executive Director for Financial Literacy Africa, Dr. Richmond Kwame Frimpong, says it may not be necessary to increase taxes at all if government develops more efficient ways to collect the existing taxes. He believes the 2021 budget would visit difficulty on the average Ghanaian.
It's painful because I was expecting that in this first year of this second term, where the government had the opportunity to be a little bit more innovative, more bold, more aggressive, to achieve a certain height, particularly in this window of COVID, we are missing that, and it's painful. Let me pick just one item of inefficiency. If we were to share the burden and take responsibility, for example, we could have taken like one of the expense side of the government machinery and efficiently trim that side. We don't see that. We pick things like the toll that we are increasing the levy. We can automate it. We say we are doing a lot of digitization, but we don't. If we apply the same digitization, for example, to automating our toll booths, and we even make funds available by people paying cash for the year for whichever toll lane they are using, funds could have been made available to government in advance, because if I have to buy a toll card and for the whole year, maybe I'm paying 400 cedis. As the year begins, I buy it, I pay the government, and it will not even wait for an end of month or an end of year before I get that funding. That becomes innovative. So it's not even about increasing the toll. It's about the efficiency. And if the efficiency is not addressed, even if the levy is increased, the same inefficiency is not going to bring us the mileage that we are looking for with the increase. And so that is where our effort should have gone into, that we are missing greatly. Again, look at public debt. There are a number of things that make up the public debt. The off-budget borrowing, the forex management, the budget deficit management, maturing debt and debt servicing. All these things are in the ambit of government. And so if we want to address a problem like interest payments, it means we have to tackle our debt management. And if you want to tackle your debt management, the things that make up the public debt are not being managed efficiently. So where do we say we are sharing the burden? I thought that effort would have been led from the government side. And let me say that, truthfully, we probably have to embrace ourselves for an impending difficult year, because every one of these taxes is going to have a consequential effect on the final consumer.
Now, on his part, Stable's CEO Isidore Portufe suggested that government appointees should take salary cuts to contribute to the development of the country.
6 months ago, we ran an operation in Tema with about 6 buses, transporting workers within the Tema industrial zone. With these buses, we probably spent about 6 months. We were spending about 30,000 worth of 30,000 Ghana cedis in fuel on fuel. 3 months ago, this had increased to about 45,000 Ghana cedis a month on fuel on these 8 buses. And just last month, the invoice that we received was about 52,000 cedis. Now, with the new increment, I won't be surprised if within the next, by the time the year ends, this would really double. So this figure then would double. So that's the impact. That's the direct impact, on us, on our operation.
Yeah, there's a price we all have to pay for a better Ghana, isn't it? According to Mr. Foriata.
I think that then government appointees, and especially the ministers and the likes, must be willing to also take the cuts, significant cuts, by the way, because then that is one of the ways we can reduce the impact, the financial impact on the general population. But then if you still have government enjoying all the benefits that they are enjoying under their, the current jurisdiction, it's not going to happen anyway. So then that sharing the responsibility then does not become fair, or it's not fair.